Wow. Indiana absolutely humiliated Alabama in the Rose Bowl, 38-3. Had to look at the score there. I was sitting there. I mean, my mind can't even fathom what we just saw. Indiana was a 7-point favorite going into this game. Alabama won their first round. By the way, Indiana is the first team in this new 12-team format to win if they had a bye. Everyone up until this point has lost. And then Indiana breaks the mold. This team is breaking molds left and right. It's crazy to see one of the worst teams in college football history go and take out one of the most successful football teams in history, and then to do it in this way in a game this big. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's hard for me to even talk about it because I admire so much what is going on in Bloomington. Congratulations to Indiana on your success. This is crazy, and there's so many good things to say about this, but I'm going to dive into this game real quick. Before I do, welcome to the channel. My channel is called Another College Football Podcast. If you love talking college football, I hope you'll subscribe. It's free. Pass along. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. This is a relatively new channel. I do appreciate it. Let's dive into this. You had Mendoza versus Ty Simpson. I talked about this earlier today. Ty Simpson, I like Ty Simpson. I like what he's done. He seems to have good character. But I said I felt like Indiana would actually step up and win this football game. I didn't expect this. Fernando Mendoza, 14 of 16, 3 touchdowns, 192 yards. And listen, he ran the ball when he had to run the ball. You saw that opening drive, he was sacked, what, twice? And it's like, oh, okay, let's see what's going to happen. But one of the stories of the day for me is this running back, Kalon Black, out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. This guy, and I'm gonna look at his bio just to ensure that I'm saying the yes, I am right. I'm looking at it just to ensure I'm not calling out the wrong player. He was at James Madison with Kirk Signetti, and he was not a big time recruit. Transferred in, busted his butt. Y'all, Bama couldn't tackle him. That was not a Georgia style running back. That was an not an Alabama style running back that we're used to. That's a guy that was playing at James Madison, and he took his game to the next level. This is unbelievable. And there's so many good stories everywhere on this Indiana football team. And I'm just telling you straight up, Kirk Signetti is embarrassing almost every team in college football. And I'm not just talking about winning ball games. I mean, think about it. This year he's beat Bama, Ohio State, and Oregon. We had a close call with Penn State, folks. I mean, close calls are going to happen here and there. Most teams in the country could not go 3-0 in those games. And he just did. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, Kirk Signetti is making college football and their coaches and their programs, no matter how historic they are, no matter how rich they are, no matter what their recruiting ranking or their transfer portal activity is, he's making them look really bad. Because right now, I'm hearing more excuses out of most coaches in college football and going, well, you know, this portal thing's really messed things up. We don't know what to do. We need all of our donors to give more money so we can be competitive in NIL. And Kirk Signetti looks at them and says, hold my beer. Now, last year, that was a really nice little story they had. I thought it was going to be a flash in the pan. I've been open about that. It's happened before. We saw it with Indiana back during the Ron Zook years. We've seen Northwestern be good one year and then the next 2 years barely win a few games. Okay, this has happened. But these guys, not only did they come back, they're way better than what they were last year. Kirk Signetti knows, he and his staff, they know how to scout a player, develop a player, scheme for said player's abilities, And then actually wait for it, y'all. You're gonna crap yourself here. Call plays for said players and make adjustments. They don't play scared football. And meanwhile, these coaches are waddling out to their press conferences going, "We need more money. We need more money. Oh, I need more money. Listen, listen, if all of my starters are not driving Lamborghinis, we've got a problem." It's like, how about you learn how to coach, pal? They pay you way too much money to go out there and poor mouth. Maybe they need to save a little money and get a better coach, get a better coaching staff. Kirk Signetti is embarrassing people right now with what he's doing, and you just keep waiting for it to fall apart. And then he goes out and he not only wins, he beats the crap out of somebody, and you're sitting there going, hold on, that was Oregon, at Oregon, okay, okay, we have to lie to ourselves and tell ourselves Oregon's not that good. Oregon's not that good. Everyone's chant with me in a medicated state, Oregon's not that good. Oregon's not that. Oh, you wait till they play Ohio State and they're gonna lose. Ohio State is going to lose and Indiana's going to win. Well, you wait till they go in and play. I'm not saying these guys are gonna win the national championship right now, but I'm telling you straight up, I don't see a team near this strong right now. I would be scared to death to play against these guys right now. All while everyone's slapping their little saying they've got in their weight room that's supposed to get you all fired up, and you act like everyone else in the country doesn't have the same type of saying slapped up there, and you talk about brotherhood and everything. Hey, can you coach? Can you actually coach? And part of coaching is play calling. It's several things. It's like buying one of those instant cakes and you try to leave out a couple of ingredients and it's horrible. And it's like, well, all you had to do was have four ingredients and you would be fine. But you tried to go the lazy way and focus on two of the ingredients instead of all of them. Kirk Signetti has all the ingredients. He does. He took over a terrible, terrible, terrible situation and he did this. And these players, they buy into him. These players respect what he does. He has the ability. He has the ability to lead a team and people believe in him. And he's focused in. I know you can look on his face on the sidelines. You're like, man, that guy looks like he can be hard to deal with. I bet he is. That's called focus, folks. There's too many coaches right now who are too comfortable. Kirk Signetti is not comfortable. I'm not saying that will never change, but I will tell you this: um, there's a lot of coaches out there. They're paid way too much money, and that's the reason after a loss, they sit there and they go, "Well, you know what? I really hate this. We just got to get back to the drawing board, and we're 0-0 in our minds." And they come up with all these really good excuses as to where if they were about to lose their flipping job and there was no buyout, they'd be like Kirk Signetti. They'd be like, oh no, I can't fart around. Can't fart around. I can't act like being paid 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, $13 million a year is just, you can go down the local grocery store and make that money. No, you don't. Kirk Signetti looks like a man who deserves every dime that he's getting, and he's giving you the results. I'm going to go over some really quick stats here from this ball game. It's just absolutely amazing what they just did. I mean, it is ridiculous what they just did, what the nation just watched. I mean, it's crazy. Get to the stats here. Starting off with Indiana had 407 total yards, 192 in the air, 215 on the ground. When was the last time you saw a football team run the ball down Alabama's throat? Actually, it was Florida State. Maybe Georgia did in the SEC championship. I can't remember the stats there. With that said, Indiana, 407 total yards, 192 in the air, 215 on the ground, and my goodness, they were physical. No turnovers. One penalty for 10 yards. Go to Alabama, 193 total yards, 170 in the air, 23 yards on the ground. Folks, I'm going to tell you straight up, I know times change, things change, but I don't care what your offensive strategy is. When you only have 23 yards rushing, either the other team is really good, and I believe that Indiana is really good, but there's also a part that you're having to step back and go, y'all are forsaking the run. Why'd you stop running the football? You're one-dimensional. Indiana, 22 first downs. Alabama, 11. Indiana, 9 of 14. 9 of 14 on third down conversions. Alabama, 3 of 11. Alabama, 0 for 2 on fourth down. And I'm going to tell you right now, that call in the first half where Caleb DeBoer went for it, it was not as bad as the play call in the Georgia SEC championship game, but it was kind of that bad. Indiana had some trouble driving the ball downfield on you and scoring a touchdown. You could have punted. You went for it, gave them the ball. That was not a good move. And DeBoer has done a very good job in his coaching career. This is an area he needs to learn from it and never do it again. And folks, I'm getting, and I'm not saying this towards Coach DeBoer. I'm not saying this towards coaches. I'm saying this towards fans who want to look at me and go, well, you got to understand, folks, what is the end result? That's all you need to understand. What's the end result? Well, listen, you can walk up to a dry erase board, blow my mind. I'm still going to ask you the question, well, what was the end result? It's like some of these teams going, well, I know we got the crap beat out of us, but we're going to hang that college football playoff banner up in our stadium. Yeah, just don't ask about the end result. It's embarrassing. Tulane and James Madison, yeah. Don't do that. Unless you're willing to lie and hope that no one ever Googles what happened. Indiana, 34 minutes and 21 seconds. That's their time of possession. Alabama had the ball 25 minutes and 39 seconds. Folks, let me tell you straight up, they Indiana owned them right down to, I think they, I was trying to come up with something good. I just can't. They own them in every way you possibly can. And that Austin Mack had to come in. That tells you how bad it was. No offense, Austin Mack. I'm just saying you went to your second string quarterback. Jeremy Bernard finished the game, 4 receptions, 60 yards. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Congratulations to Indiana. And so let me see. I think they have to play Oregon. I think they have to play Oregon again. Yes, they do. They have to play Oregon a week from tomorrow. That will be January the 9th, 7:30 on ESPN. It is very difficult to beat a team twice, but let me tell you, if there's a team who can do something that no one else has done, it's this Indiana team. Congratulations to Indiana. Alabama fans, listen, I'm not talking trash about you. I have a lot of respect for you, but I will tell you this, and you need to hear this from a Clemson fan. Clemson fan, a team that you know very well, took 2 national championships from you. Took them. In one game, beat the Tide by 28 points. I have a lot of respect for Nick Saban. I have a lot of respect for Alabama. I will tell you straight up, again, from a team, a fan of a team who has fell apart, and there's no end in sight of us coming back. I don't see it, folks. I'm sorry. I just don't think it's there. I just have this bad feeling. You better correct this fast, or else you and Clemson can play in the Pinstripe Bowl together. I'm not saying fire DeBoer whatsoever, but whatever just went on, just take it from someone who's watched his team go 7-6 and not too long ago was competing for national championships. If you don't fix it, you'll just have to sit around and talk about history. So there you go. I'm going to the comments section. Got Keffer Cromer in here. I called it, put all my chips. I put all my chips on Indiana. Got Big John smoked port. I'm so happy. Are you happy? You look happy. Nice backwards camo hat. Thank you, my friend. Is the SEC hot machine on display? Keffer Cromer said, maybe it's Kiefer. Please forgive me. Bama blew out a tire their first and last game of the year. Yes, actually, yes. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. It's absolutely crazy. Folks, thank you so much for watching me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to make a plea. Please help me. Hey, seriously, subscribe. It is free. I talk about college football all the time. I am a Clemson fan. I have a Clemson channel, but I love talking about college football as a whole. To me, this story with Indiana, this is one of the best stories in college football history. I mean, it's easy to take over a school like, let's just say Georgia. When Kirby Smart took over Georgia, they were coming off of a 10-3 season. He's at Georgia, who's historically good. They're in one of the top recruiting grounds in all of college football. What Indiana is doing right now and what he's done, Kirk Signetti's done in Bloomington, this is like unicorn getting struck by lightning, all while winning the lottery type of stuff. So I talk about this stuff all the time. I hope you'll subscribe. Pass along to your buddies who love college football as well. Let them know I'm talking college football. It is free to subscribe. Thank you so much. Y'all take care of yourself, and I'll catch you next time.